Welcome to another episode of The Coach's Call. And I want to talk about goaltending, and I want to talk about show me a good goalie and I'll show you a good coach. You've probably heard that 1,000 times on the radio and sports broadcasters and analysts. Show me a good goalie and I'll show you a good coach. And that's what they say when they want to give credit to the coach, because a goalie is doing well in the season. And that's what they tie it to. Show me a good goalie and I'll show you a good coach. Now, a lot of stuff has been made of the Montreal Canadiens goaltending this year, and that they were a surprise and they were playing so well. And look, they were playing good. They were playing some good hockey, a lot better than what folks expected. And Jake Allen, I love Jake Allen, great goalie. Really enjoy seeing him on the Habs. His GAA is 3.29. Goals against average, 3.29. His save percentage is 901. He is 5 wins, 6 losses. Sam Montembeault, 3 wins, 2 losses, 1 overtime loss. A little bit better of a GAA at 2.83. And his save percentage is 915. So look, the Habs are not first in the conference. They're playing better than what people thought they were going to play. But are you telling me, when you look at those numbers, and even before I get to it, let me do something else here. So the Montreal Canadiens have played 17 games. Through those 17 games, they've allowed 569 shots. On average, they're allowing 33.5 shots per game. So if I say, show me a good goalie and I'll show you a good coach, are you saying that this is why we would say that Martin St. Louis is a good coach? Is this where you hang your hat on that line of show me a good goalie and I'll show you a good coach? I don't. I mean, there's other flaws that the Montreal Canadiens have, and certainly the goalies are doing a decent job. But it isn't just, the goaltending hasn't been spectacular. It's been pretty good. But that's not why Martin St. Louis is a good coach. He's doing some other things with that team that don't rely just on the goaltending. And just to put a little bit of perspective on this, I'm going to take another team. I'm going to take the Los Angeles Kings, okay? The Los Angeles Kings, you've got Jonathan Quick and Peterson. Jonathan Quick has a 3.15 GAA and an 892 save percentage. That's lower than both Montreal Canadiens goalies, right? Peterson, he's played about the same amount of games that Sam Montembeault has played, a 3.58 GAA and a 0.878 save percentage. Now, when you look at the Los Angeles Kings, though, they're 4th overall in the league. 4th overall in the league. They have played 3 more games than the Montreal Canadiens. They played 20 games as I'm doing this show. They allow 29.4 shots per game, and their shots against to date are 588. So, yeah, they're a little higher than the Montreal Canadiens by about, 20 or 30, but they've played 3 more games. So technically the shots would be much lower for the Los Angeles Kings. But they're 4th overall in the league. And when you look at their goal differential is a -3, and the Montreal Canadiens goal differential is a -7. So you have one team whose goaltender stats are way lower, that being the Los Angeles Kings and the Montreal Canadiens. Yet in the standings, they're 4th overall versus the Montreal Canadiens, who are 20th overall. Now, the Los Angeles Kings, is it show me a good goalie and I'll show you a good coach? Is the goaltending making them 4th overall, or is something else going on with the Los Angeles Kings when we talk about that? I don't think it's as clear and cut and dry as show me a good goalie and I'll show you a good coach. We have other examples that we could look at around the league, but that was bugging me a little bit because all the analysts are all over the goaltending, and that seems to be the way that they go. Now, that doesn't mean that sometimes, the goalie makes a big money save and then you go, yeah, that's what the goalie was doing. That's why we pay that guy that money. The Montreal Canadiens and the Los Angeles Kings, respectfully, they've got good goalies, but they don't have that kind of goalie. So neither is a case of show me a good goalie and I'll show you a good coach. That's the coach's call. See you later. See you at the next show.